going on, guys? MDLP from the Battleaxe, the strongman gym in Miami, where strength is everything. Continuing to answer questions for the modern day Viking. Yeah, I got it. I think I'm gonna stick with that one. Just one thing that I'm dealing with, I guess, any coach or any athlete or person that even works out, civilian, whatever, is injury. And I've been actually, a few people that I've been exposed to have come to me with injuries, been injured, etc. And I guess I can answer this in two ways: the mental aspect and the physical aspect of it. It doesn't matter what you do, what sport you play, whether you play football, rugby, strongman, powerlift, or CrossFit, whatever. You're doing something unnatural. Okay, it's not a natural thing to run that much or pick these kind of heavy weights up. And if somebody says this bullshit about our ancestors did it, look, our ancestors died about 33 years old with fucking arthritic bones and spears in their skulls. So shut the fuck up, because they had to run and hunt. Trust me, if they didn't have to, they wouldn't be out there fighting saber-toothed tigers. So let's move on before I get sidetracked. Injuries are very real. If you're gonna lift or do any kind of athletic sport, your injury is, very real. The percentages are smaller and smaller in certain sports. Strongman, powerlifting, heavy lifting, it's almost 100% sure that you're going to get hurt. Whether it's minor or whatever, you're going to get hurt. Anything else, whatever, I really can't account for. CrossFit happens, football, rugby is almost 100% sure. And how do we deal with this? The physical aspect is obviously preventive medicine, but look, you're already hurt, so let's deal with that. Mobility and all that shit to prevent it, very real. How many of us do it? Not a lot, and I'll raise my hand at that shit. I don't do it a lot. So if you can't stick with preventive medicine, start doing it when you're hurt at least. Compression, looking up stuff, mobility, Donnie Thompson, Kelly Surratt, Supple Leopard. I've never heard of this before. I've heard of him like 3 years ago anyway. That kind of stuff is very important to do while you're doing it. Physically, you have to deal with it. It's there. It's going to happen. It might not take a short period of time to go away, but you do it. You work around it or through it. If your shoulders hurt, then fucking deadlift, squat, work your legs, do more cardio, go walking, whatever. Don't piss it off all the time. If your knees hurt, it kind of sucks because the knee's involved in a lot of things. Start pressing, all that good stuff. Mentally, which I think is the most important thing with injury, especially for first-timers, when they get their cherry popped and get something hurt, is a level of depression. And you guys it's kind of like in that, 7 or 9 stages of death. It kind of always happens. You're good, you accept it, you're positive, and then you get scared, and then you YouTube shit, and you Google stuff, and then it comes into denial and all that bullshit, different levels of whatever. But how you mentally approach it is essential. You're going to have to deal with it as that's it. It's there. It's your best friend. Deal with it. If you're not going to take any kind of outside drugs or medicine or steroids, it's going to be there for a little bit. How you approach it, you have to be fucking brave. And there's nothing else I can tell you about this. You have to be brave about that injury. When you have it, you can't half-ass it. If you're a competitor, here's my biggest thing. If you're a civilian, you'll be like, oh, I'll take 2 months off. And it's not a big deal for you. You'll skip the gym for a month and you'll be like just fanning your ass and you'll be fine with it. If you're a competitor or an athlete, whatever, you will literally die inside without hitting the gym once a week. So if you're going to work out once a week, not enough. You got to hit it 1,000 times, right? So you know the kind of person you are. You know what you're doing to your body. Deal with it. Be brave, suck it up, work through it. Don't go into the gym downtrodden. Don't go into the gym with your head down. Be proud that you're fucking working through this injury. You know you're stubborn. You know you're going to be a fucking bull about it. So be brave. You might as well fucking come in with your chest big. Yeah, chest. Boom! Boom! And accept that it's a reality and work through it. I can't give you any better advice than that. A lot of people work their injuries. I have injuries. Anyone who lifts heavy probably has tons of injuries already and wakes up every day with them. How you work around it, how you approach it, body language, mentality, psychology, who you surround yourself with, If you're going to surround yourself with a bunch of pussies and people that don't understand you, or always telling you, oh, maybe you should lay off, or you're going to kill yourself, look, you know who you are as a person. And if you're like me, you're not going to surround yourself with that shit. They're going to look at you and you go, hey, shut the fuck up. My life, I know what I'm doing. It's suck ass. I know I'm going to die at 37. I'll deal with it. And that's it. Don't complain and accept it. If you want to fix it, you know what to do. Everyone knows what to do. Always. We always know the right path. It's whether or not we want to take it. So I hope this kind of gives some of an insight to some of you dealing out there, dealing with injuries and stuff, and that it's very common to see that in stubborn people. You know why? Because stubborn people are really good athletes, and they're really good at getting hurt. So if you're that kind of person, keep your head up, stay tough, and then continue into the gym, work through it, work around it. If you need any kind of information on fixing it, go to your PT, go to a doctor, take drugs, mobility, WOD.com. Donnie Thompson was just down here. Look these motherfuckers up, the lift. Come to my gym. I'll help you with whatever I can. Go to a lot of gyms and see what we can do. All right? Hope this helps. Fix yourself up or, become some sort of kick-ass cyborg ninja. That'll be fucking cool. So, cheers.